How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby6Killer and welcome back to Evoland 2 and the Fragment Hunt. Now, we've just picked up the flying machine, so I think our next step is to tell that man that we saw, who said to come to him if we found a flying machine, and see what happens from there. Maybe we'll get something out of it. Maybe I will cut now and I'll be back when I get to that man, so I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back and we're heading into Windy Valley now. That's where the man was, I remember. But once I actually remember something, we are gonna hit this guy up about our badass flying machine. See what he reckons. Oh, it's you! You seem quite exuberant, perhaps possessing a hidden power. Would have wanted a son like you. Do let me know if you ever come across the prototype for a flying machine. Even if it's incomplete or damaged, I could use it in my research. I just happen to have that. Funnily enough, prototype X01. Oh! A flying machine. A flying machine? A flying machine. A flying machine. A flying machine. Where'd you come across that? Not important. Thank you. Thanks to you, my dream of outdoing my father will finally come to fruition. I'll be able to examine this prototype and build my very own flying machine. It'll most certainly take many years, but happen it will. What is your name? Bobby? Well then, it's a promise, Bobby. My first flying machine prototype will belong to you. Let's get cracking! I assume that means we need to come back in the future. So I guess we're gonna head back now and just time warp. So I guess I'll make another cut here. We're just gonna head back to the Cursed Isle and go back to the future, and then we'll be back again. Okay, and we're back and just about into Windy Valley once more. But now we're in the future. Holy shit. Shit has developed here. Who are you? Are you the Earthbound kid? Hiya. I've never seen you around here. You new? Give me some space, I'm training. I want to get as strong as Bobby, our village hero. You'll be as strong as me, son. Okay, you probably will. I remember you. You say the same thing? Things are rather different since you last visited. But perhaps we have you to blame or thank for that. Regardless, you know quite well none of it really matters. I see that things have changed. It looks good. Even here we sell weapons. Why must men fight and so on? Will there ever be a place without war? A place of eternal peace? I'll go with no. Definitely gonna go with no. Do you have new weapons for me? Better. You're looking for something in particular? We sell all sorts of rare items. Holy shit, they're pretty dear. Everything under the sun, I want that. I also want the wind sword and the lucky necklace. I want everything. I want everything under the sun, I don't know what that does. Oh, I want it. With this handy device, you can detect every manner of chest. Looks like the fucking Dragon Raider. It's badass. Oh, look at the back there. There's a Hyrulean shield. There's a fucking Captain America shield. So cool. The game's so full of references. Especially Dragon Ball references. It's crazy. Just how much of that there is. Ooh, chest. Goop. Ooh, a star. I don't know which is better, a star or goop. I have no use for either of them. Okay, sarcasm wasn't necessary, I apologize. Have you heard about Bobby? He's our village hero. He helped Sid, the great inventor and founder of our village, craft the very first flying machine. Then he up and vanished, just like that. Without a trace. Some people say he was an alien who came here on an interdimensional spaceship. Sounds pretty crazy, huh? Sounds absolutely fucking mental, lady. Hi. Shame you don't got a flying machine. I got a sweet course set up with an awesome prize if you win. Well, I gotta get me a flying machine then. Because I want to win. Who are you? I left the capital to move here. The fresh air and tranquility you get up on the mountain feels so special. If they did, everyone would flock here and it wouldn't be so peaceful anymore. Well, indeed. Indeedy-roo, Mr. Magoo. Who's in here? Hello there. Do you need a room? Hey, wait! You're... Bobby! That's right, the one and only Bobby. That means the legends are true. You've come in search of what the great inventor Sid promised you. Is something the matter? Yeah! Yikes, a demon! No problem, sir, not at all. How do I put this? Well, you see, it turns out, the great inventor Sid indeed created your flying machine. He kept it safe for you. In fact, we placed the machine atop Mount Alpha so no one could steal it. It seemed to have disappeared. I'm so sorry. I don't know how something like that happened. It was right there on the mountain and then it inexplicably vanished into thin air. Yet not a soul was seen entering the cavern. I'm truly sorry. It's a wonder anyone committed such an act of thievery, Solid Snail. Again, I'm very sorry. Hey, I know, this isn't much, but I can give you permission to explore the Magi ruins nearby. Within lies a great big chest that no one's been able to open. Seeing as you're the famous Bobby, however, it should be a piece of cake. Magi ruins, a mysterious chest. Count me in. Let's go there now, Bobby. Of course. That sounds like my deal too. I love treasure chests. They are the bestest. It's over here. The chest? There's a chest. Oh look, I opened it. It wasn't that hard. What are you talking about? Mana. Gluten-free mana. Excellent, that's the best kind. That's the most expensive kind anyway. Ah, this is the chest. This chest is quite a find. Based on the inscriptions, it contains something very valuable. Could it be the fragment we've been searching for? We'll have to figure out how to open it first. What does this do? This Magilla seems distinctive. I'm a bit worried it could send us somewhere perilous. What if we end up in a volcano at the bottom of the ocean? What do you say, Bobby? Should we take the plunge? Fucking A. Whatever you say. It's a Magillith, how can we not? Don't be silly. Whoa. That just happened. Where'd we end up this time? It looks rather unlike my time in any case. Whoa. Astounding. Find something, Velvet? It's a miracle. We are actually in the era of the Magi. Are you certain, Miss Velvet? Of course I'm certain. These stones are textbook Magi Era, but look at them. They're like new. Freshly cut, well maintained. We can meet actual Magi. Gosh, I can't get over this. How long I've dreamt of getting all my questions answered, and now it's a real possibility. What sort of questions do you have? There are so many, where do I start? Where their knowledge derives from, what they believed in, and most of all, why they mysteriously vanished. Their civilization produced so many marvels, and they were capable of time travel no less. What could have happened? Guess we'll have to find out. I really hope there's no talk of a great disaster here. Miss Fina is right. We had best explore this era for ourselves. Is this a dream? Whoa. This is like the intro bit. This is crazy. Are you a guy? You are clad in strange dress. Aha! There is a half-man among you? Then you must hail from the Molecular Research Center. Those people are a little screwy if you ask me. Feels like I'm playing Pokemon Blue again. Actually, this looks older than that. Although I played that on the Game Boy Pocket. This is one of the prime locations of anomaly-centered research. We study its properties and then come up with amazing inventions. I'll check it out then, shall I? The Magillas were designed using data taken from the anomaly. However, they are not yet operational. Perhaps one day we'll be free to roam the timescape, as it were. The anomaly goes far back as our oldest records, but we have only spent the last few decades analyzing its makeup. The data has been most illuminating. Perhaps our research will be used to prevent the end of time. I can't even break the pot. The end of time is looming. The great destruction that will engulf time itself. We need to find out how to prevent it. Lest all of existence cease to exist. Okay. That's a lot of responsibility. That must keep you up at night and shit. Using data from the anomaly, we invented a terrifying item. Judging from our experiments, it allows one to erase anything from the timeline, making it so it virtually never existed. We call it the Key of Time. Because of its potential for misuse, it was divided into 5 fragments. Each piece of the key was given to a separate island. We had one ourselves, and after much debate, we decided to send it into the anomaly, thereby ensuring no one could ever bring together the 5 fragments. Then why'd you make it in the first place if you're going to make it unusable, dumbass? Without a doubt, the power within the Key of Time possessed too much of a risk. Then again, perhaps the world will require such a power to withstand the Great Destruction. Were we wise to keep it out of reach? No. Some of our colleagues say that time travel should be restricted, warning against the potential repercussions. But we have highly secure protocols. A temporal modification could never happen. After all, we're only interested in collecting data, not in altering the fabric of time. So many people here. Is that a chest? God damn. Here at the center, we examine the anomaly's physical properties. Its diameter has changed very little over the last few centuries. Nothing that goes in can come out again. And its horizon space-time disturbances have been detected. The anomaly seems to swallow up time itself. Pretty amazing stuff, wouldn't you agree? Indeed. I don't know what these guys at the Molecular Research Center are up to, but apparently they're using our data to build some kind of huge machine. I sure hope they know what they're doing. Book! Book! Ah, fuck it. I hate books anyway. Okay, not really. That's a bit rough. I immediately felt bad about saying that. Some books are good. Is this a cannon? You wish to know what the cannon's for? We call this the Large Hyperion Cannon. It's quite simple. We use the LHC to send various objects into the anomaly. Afterwards, we examine the temporal output at its horizon. Would you like to send something into the anomaly using the LHC? I see you're not a member of the Anomaly Research Center. You'll have to get authorization from the archivist at the Great Library, which is where the Temporal Ethics Board is based. What the fuck would I want to shoot into an anomaly anyway? I can shoot myself into the anomaly. You have a lovely view of the anomaly from here. A lovely view of the anomaly. You should build some fucking apartment complexes here. Do you think someday the anomaly will engulf all of time? Ah, what a romantic thought. How is that romantic? Oh, do you think one day the anomaly will destroy us all? Ah, that feels fantastic to think about. Yes, sausage too. I don't understand. Can't drive my boat into the anomaly. That's probably for the best, because I would. I have no sense of caution. I'll totally just drive my boat into it and be like, oh, I'm dead. Interesting. Welcome to Magilith Isle. This is the isle that was artificially created with the help of robo-servos designed by the Molecular Research Center. We plan to install a new Magilith here before long. True, they're not yet finalized, but soon enough this spot will become a popular point of departure for temporal exploration. Exciting! That's disappointing. I came all this way to see the Magilith, but it's not set up yet. Lame. I don't entirely trust those robo-servos. What if someday an artificial intelligence takes over and sends robots back in time to kill us all off? Not terribly likely, that. Hey, robo-servo. Construct, build, enlarge, destroy. No, not destroy. I'm sure you're the drill robots I was killing before. Destroy. Wait. I take that one back. You didn't hear anything. I did not say destroy. Instead of attempting to travel through time, they should be devoting their energy to saving it. When time is no more, we won't be traveling anywhere. Calm yourself. Money! I have so much to buy in that place. But I can't be fucked killing every bush and collecting all the money from it. Too many bushes, not enough time. I need to hire some people to kill bushes for me. What if... yeah, I don't think that's viable. Financially, I don't think that's a viable solution. Maybe we could get some robo-servos to cut down all the bushes. I assume you don't have to pay them. Molecular Research Center. That's what I wanted. Access to the Molecular Research Center is restricted to authorized personnel only. Oh, it's you! You're already back? It's fine, you can go through. Okay. Thank you. Fuck is going on? I've never been here. In addition to our research on creating new life forms, our studies of time manipulation are proceeding well. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to prevent the Great Calamity. So you do already know about it. Some of the greatest scientists are working on the Anomaly Research Center. It's quite a shame their research hasn't been fully applied due to the library's overzealous board of ethics. Luckily, we don't have the same kinds of restrictions. In other words, you do whatever the fuck you want. Probability of surviving in the Great Calamity, 1 in 3,720. Is that yours or mine? Are you new here as well? I was just accepted into the Molecular Research Center. It's amazing what they're doing here, wouldn't you agree? This is world-changing stuff. You're a newbie too. Would you happen to know what goes on in the sub-level by any chance? I don't have access to that area, but I'm sure it sure seems incredible. No, I don't know. I'm very, very, very green here. Here are some of our most beautiful creations. These creatures can harness energy from nature and then store it biologically for us to siphon at will. All thanks to the miracle of molecular science. Hey, robot. With the help of these creatures, we'll have near limitless power of energy at our disposal. Likely sufficient amount to sustain our major project. You sound a little bit evil. Just a little bit evil. Tiny Tiki has gotten big, don't you think? At this rate, he'll be as big as one of those old Dark Age continents. Then he'll generate enough energy all on his own. Who knows, maybe he could even swallow the anomaly. You people are all crazy. I like you. This place is huge. Those new hybrids are wonderful, aren't they? They'll certainly make good servants. You're making slaves? Giant mega slaves? Access to sub-level restricted to authorized staff. Access granted. I feel like I may have been here before without being here before. But because of the whole time travel thing, I guess that's very, very possible. I've spent the better part of my life planning this project. With any luck, I'll see it put into motion within my lifetime. Yet there's still so much to do. At the most crucial junctures, you have to make tough decisions, G. We're counting on you to keep the project alive. G? What up, G? Do you realize what this machine could do? Should we successfully complete it, we'll achieve nothing short of immortality. To think that, if we hadn't managed to remove the Stone of Time from the anomaly, all of this would have been inconceivable. So you have the Stone of Time. It'll take us another several years to complete the project. Apparently the Molecular Research Center has dealt with our energy supply problems, but we have to finish things up ourselves. Time is of the essence, the Great Calamity draws close. So you were chosen for the project, huh? It's a big responsibility. Keep your chin up. I'll try. What is this? Keep my chin up while I don't know what the fuck is going on. Bushes? Why are there bushes planted in the middle of a hallway? That's really weird. Okay. Is this a puzzle or what? What do you want me to do with this? Game? Okay. I guess we're done here then? For now? I don't know. Let's go explore some more places. I'm sure there's more to explore. Can I break this? No. Why not? I'm not happy about it. Ah, why is there only one pot I can break in this entire place? Can I break this pot? I can break that pot. Why is that pot breakable? Let me out. I think you meant to stop people coming in, not going out. You fucking weirdo. Standing in my way and shit. Give you the smackdown. I'll lay the Magi Era smackdown on you. Douchebag. Hokey cokey. Let me out. Fucking stand in my way. That one's breakable. And that one too. It's all very confusing to me. Dead end. Sack of ass. We can't land on this island because it's full of roxes. Alrighty, let's see where else we can go. I think there was a whole other way to explore I haven't been yet. And I feel like that was a puzzle, but I don't know how to solve it. But we'll come back to that in due time. Maybe there wasn't another way to go. Oh look, we haven't been here, have we? I think we have not. Magi Library. Okie dokie, Velvet's pretty keen, I think. Hey Bobby, this is a library. I mean, this must be the library of the Magi. The one said to contain the entirety of Magi knowledge and understanding. Please, oh please, oh please, please let me look around. Sure. Thank you. Oh look, I'm controlling now. I'm controlling Velvet. If you're looking for a particular book, talk to Professor Gargle. He'll point you in the right direction. He has an eidetic memory. How do they come up with these weird names? You're in the Great Magi Library. For the sake of other patrons, please refrain from talking. Also, chocolate and invisibility cloaks are strictly forbidden. Man, why is every librarian such a killjoy? It's their job, they enjoy it. They enjoy making other people sad. There is so much to know, to discover. Too much to learn in one lifetime. It saddens me deeply to know that each life invariably ends. To know I could ever read all the books in existence or visit every land at the same time, that might be why I consider each moment equally precious. It does make you think. Much has been written about the end of time. Most Magi strongly believe the event is nigh. As a result, pure research has advanced light years in a short time. I happen to be a skeptic. If time should meet its end, it shall happen. But I see no reason to believe it shouldn't carry on as it always has. Hopefully he's right about that. So many people to talk to here. According to recent studies from the Anomaly Research Center, the anomaly exists in all times at once, but it remains to be confirmed. That is precisely why the Magilith project must be finalized, in spite of those who deem it too dangerous. I can confirm the Magiliths were completed. Hey, it's Hitler. To make my dream a reality, I'll have to read about 2,000 books on various subjects. What's my dream, you ask? To work at the Molecular Research Center. It's far and away the best research team in the world. Have fun with all that reading. He's got a Hitler moustache. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, I don't know. The big book on cooking with spices. That's in Room D, Shelf 7, Row 68. Top 50 theories on the anomaly. Room A, Shelf 18, use the ladder, Row 42. The end of time for dummies. Someone checked that one out and never returned it. This must be the famous Professor Gargle. Wait, the memory's got. I'm on the board of Temporal Ethics. Our role is very simple, establish guidelines and protocols for preventing accidents and time travel scenarios. We're prepared for all the contingencies, that is, assuming everyone follows our recommendations. It's nice to know someone's planning ahead. Important someone. Good day, miss, how may I be of assistance? It just so happens I came into possession of a book some time ago. I'm afraid I don't understand all of it. Would you be willing to help me decipher it? A book, you say? May I see it? Yes, here it is. My word! It's stupendous! This is a full treatise on the science of cold. It makes some fascinating assertions. Might I make a copy? Yeah. Thank you. Mr. Gargle, please. Yes, Archivist. An Archivist. What can I do for you? Quickly commit this work to memory, and then make a full copy, please. Right away, sir. Not to worry, this should take but a moment. I'm all done, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gargle. That will be all. Thank you kindly for contributing to the great library. It will surely take a number of years, but we shall eventually decode these equations. And that will enable us to replicate conditions of extreme cold. We will, of course, have to carefully monitor the reactions. Wouldn't want to freeze the entire island by accident, haha. At any rate, by way of thanks, you have my approval to use the Research Center's large Hyperion cannon. You'll find it's rather fun, but take care not to send any odd thing into the anomaly. Like what? I assume that's my plan now. Go shoot something into the anomaly? I don't know what the fuck I meant to shoot into the anomaly. What am I carrying? Did I shoot collectible stars into the anomaly? Would that be a useful use of it? Looks like our time here is up. But I still had so many things to find out. Suck it up, we'll have to probably come back anyway. There's a lot of revisiting in most places, isn't there? So we'll probably be back. Now where's this cannon? Was the cannon here? I feel like it was here. It is here. Money? Yeah. Cannon! You wish to know what the cannon's for? We call this a large Hyperion cannon. It's quite simple. Use the LHC to send various objects into the anomaly. Afterward, we examine the temporal output on its horizon. Would you like to send something into the anomaly? Ah, you've received approval from the Archivist at the Great Library. Well, if you have approval of the Board of Temporal Ethics, it shouldn't be a problem. What would you like to launch into the anomaly? Are you serious? You actually want to be launched into the anomaly from the LHC? Yes. Very well. Everyone ought to be able to choose how they die, I suppose. Bye. Ready? I got a bad feeling about this. Fire! Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this too. Are we dead? What's happening? Hey, we're in the future again. Sort of. What the fuck is going on? Bobby! You okay? He is merely unconscious, Miss Feeder. It seems to me we were in the heart of the anomaly. Yeah, it feels awful strange in here. Sort of warped. Most likely caused by the temporal frequencies. This place appears to be pleased to somehow bend reality. Bobby. It worked. Come on. All we've got to do is find the Magi key fragment. But we have little certainty it's even in this location. True. Still, I'm itching to see what's up ahead. Oh god. This is weird. Everything moves so weirdly. Oh my god, it's puzzles. You can't have puzzles like this. This place is really odd, Bobby. It's like reality is distorted somehow. As if space-time were compressed into a single spot. And that? I wonder what it could possibly be. Oh. Did you see that? That thingy activated. Don't walk on it. It could be dangerous. Crap. 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 What do I do? Oh. I see. It makes a clone. How many is there to activate? Huh? That's weird. Just after blinking on it, it turned off. Okay. It's gonna be one of those places, huh? What the heck is this doing here? Did you do something, Bobby? Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't see anything. You walked on the thingy and it turned off. That was meant to be a riddle. It was kind of weak sauce. I'm actually pretty underwhelmed by the mysteries of this anomaly. Well, shut your face, lady. I did good puzzle. So mean. Such an asshole. What is this? Oh shit. Oh shit, we're in side-scroller mode. What do? Jump! Holy shitballs. This seems like it's gonna be bad. No? Ah. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Is that obvious? think it is. Huh. Down there? It's trippy anyway, I'll give it that. Well, that killed me. Alright, well, this seems like a good time to stop this episode. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow anyway. We always do. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.